It's time for the matchup. It's what we've been talking about, and we're ready to kick it off today. We are going to pair 9 of our favorite Americans with 3 soccer, football teams each to date over the next several weeks and to hopefully help them find the perfect match by the time the season starts. This is My Mom Calls It Soccer. I'm Michelle.
I'm Chase. I call it football.
And this is our next episode. Before we get started talking about the matchup, we are going to talk about a couple of big finals that have happened here this summer. First, there was the CONCACAF Gold Cup final, which we did a TikTok on it. So if you haven't seen that, go out to our TikTok at My Mom Calls It Soccer, and you can check that out, where Mexico defeated USA. And we also talk about the USA versus Guatemala game, where we had the pleasure of going in person and getting to be surrounded by Guatemala's amazing fans. And they really made the game for us. But that's on our TikTok if you want to go check that out. But today, before we filmed, was the final for FIFA Club World Cup between Chelsea and PSG. And we watched that game. What did you think?
Very surprising defeat. I think the coach of who coaches Chelsea, Maresca, really did a great job at finding some weaknesses. They're a very high pressing team, PSG. They cause a lot of pressure, obviously, and that leads to mistakes and easy chances to then capitalize off of and score goals, obviously. Maresca kind of found that if you can break that press just a little bit and just do a huge through ball all the way to the striker and he brings it down, he wins the ball, then you can really get easy chances there. And then your other forwards come out to help him. That's really how I think all 3 of their goals happened. And another 2 chances that they had that they could have scored off of also happened. They got the ball back. They beat the press a little bit. They just hoofed the ball up to the striker. He brings it down. He beats his man, and he goes on through goal.
And it was impressive.
I think he found really huge weaknesses in PSG.
So you mentioned it seemed so different. They attacked PSG so differently than Inter Milan did. And when we watched PSG
He attacked them more differently than any other team. It was kind of like a fundamental game to play football. You know, your defender gets the ball, he hoofs it up to the striker, he brings it down, maybe beats his man or gives it off to another forward and stuff like that. It was kind of fundamental.
So just very good football, very solid traditional football. But again, as someone who is not super schooled in this, what I find interesting is it's one of the things I think when I watch PSG play is that they seem to play very tactical, solid football. And it really did seem that Chelsea in their play disrupted that.
Yeah. A lot of credit for that goes to Caicedo, who really shut down that whole trio of a midfield in Vitinha, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz. Probably the best midfield in the world. He really shut them down. Defensively, he was amazing. He was actually really good at line splitting passes and stuff like that.
What does that mean, line splitting passes?
Splitting the line and stuff like that.
Between two?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. I think he was probably, besides from Cole Palmer, he was probably their best player. It was a huge reason in how he disrupted PSG's attack. They really go through that midfield a lot. They depend on that midfield. And when you have a CDM like Caicedo, who can win those balls, tackle the players, always pressing on them, and basically disrupting them, it caused a lot of trouble for PSG.
And a CDM is a
central defensive midfield.
Okay. Cole
Palmer
had a brace.
Yeah.
So he had 2 goals and 1 assist. Okay, so he had a huge game, and you said he plays. We have a dog growling down there, and you said he plays for England's national team. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and has he been with Chelsea for a while, or
for 3 years?
Okay.
It's actually 2 seasons. 2 seasons, He's going into his third.
He's going into his third year. Okay. Anything else you want to say about the game?
Nope.
Okay. That's all we have on that. Okay, we're ready to introduce you to the 9 people that we are matching up with 3 teams to date to find their perfect match for this upcoming season. And up first is Carol.
Hi, Carol. Your teams are Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan.
Okay, so the first one, your team, Liverpool, I chose because their jersey this year is a retro throwback to, I believe, maybe 2006 Liverpool.
Okay.
And they also just recently signed a maestro who kind of controls the game like a chessboard in Florian Wirtz.
Okay.
So
those-
very exciting midfielder.
Excellent.
So,
Okay, and then the other teams?
I picked AC Milan because, I mean, her favorite place to go to was Milan for a football place. Her favorite player was Beckham, who played for AC Milan. And it's a big historical club with deep traditions and stuff like that. I did Borussia Dortmund because they have had some dramatic last-minute comebacks. They have a very classic anthem as well. And they have great fans as well.
Excellent.
Very passionate fans. The players are very passionate with the fans. They have the thing called the yellow wall.
Okay.
So,
Our second participant is Abby O.
Hi, Abby. Your teams are Aston Villa, PSG, and Barcelona.
okay, so I did Barcelona for one of them. They have a relentless scorer, always in the right place at the right time, like Lewandowski and even Ferran Torres. They also do many dominant, like 5-0 thrashings. Their highest scoring was they scored 7 goals in one game. They've done that 2 times this season.
Okay.
I picked PSG because they've also done a 5-0 thrashing in the UCL final. And they're a very exciting team.
And based
They
in
also,
Paris.
yes,
So,
yes. They're a very unique team as well. They're ultras. They light up flares and stuff like that. Not many ultras do that and stuff like that. And I picked Aston Villa because of her favorite color.
Okay.
So,
Very good. Our third participant is Joe.
Hi, Joe. Your teams are Inter Milan, Man City, Atletico Madrid.
so I picked Man City for Joe because there's a big maestro who I guess you could say controls the game, kind of like with Liverpool with Wirtz, Ryan Cherky.
Okay.
He was really good in the Nations League semifinal. Scored an amazing goal and had a really good assist as well. And he's a huge future talent, especially for Man City. They got him for a very low price.
Okay.
I picked Atletico Madrid because he hates the Yankees. And from my very little baseball knowledge, I know Yankees is a very successful club, probably maybe the most successful club, I believe, just like Real Madrid. And Atletico Madrid really hates
Okay.
Real Madrid because they're a very successful club and
Okay.
stuff like that. So that's my reasoning behind Atletico. And then I picked Inter Milan because they're always the underdogs. They were always the underdogs against Bayern Munich in this UCL run and Barcelona. And they were underdogs against PSG, but they lost that one. But they're almost always underdogs.
So they overcame. So,
Yeah.
all right. Good choices.
Yep.
Our fourth participant is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Your teams are Leverkusen, Newcastle, and Barcelona.
I did Barca because very fast, high energy, and constant attacking. They're a very high pressing team. Their high line, which is like an offside trap, goes all the way into even the opposition teams like field to where there's like no defenders on their side of the field. So very high pressing, always attacking. They're always looking for a goal, even when they're up by 5 or 6 goals.
Okay.
I then did Leverkusen because they have some pretty fun celebrations.
She'll enjoy watching the celebrations.
Pretty fun.
Okay.
Fun young team and stuff like that.
All right. And the third team?
I did Newcastle because their fans and the club is very passionate.
And Newcastle had a big year this year.
Yes, and you could see it in the Carabao Cup final. They were very passionate team.
Yes, so they won the Carabao Cup, and Isak, is he staying
Alexander
there?
Isak, yeah, he's staying.
Okay,
He's staying.
so exciting player. All right, those are all good. Our fifth participant is Josh.
Hi, Josh. Your three teams are Arsenal, AC Milan, Atletico.
So I went with Arsenal because a very historical club. Obviously, since they're in London, they've been around for maybe hundreds of years. One of the most known clubs among the Premier League teams. They're in the Big Six. Almost always have been good.
Okay.
You know, won some Premier League titles. I think they're fourth in most league titles.
All right, and the second team?
I did AC Milan because it was the football place you would like to visit. Milan, Italy.
All right.
It's a great place, and that's the main team in Milan.
Okay. And
So-
his third team?
Atletico Madrid once again, but this time it's because of their passionate fan base.
Okay.
You could see it in the UCL round of 16 this season. They all showed up, and the stadium was packed, and it was insanely loud. And that caused a lot of frustration for Real Madrid, who was going against them.
Okay.
It was a very close game.
That game go to penalty kicks?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Real Madrid won.
Yes.
Controversially, but
Yes.
they won.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Those are all good. Our sixth participant is Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Your three teams are Frankfurt, Tottenham, and Real Madrid.
I did Frankfurt because they have very loud and aggressive fans. Funny thing is, in the Europa League semifinal, I think in the 21-22 season, it was at Barcelona, at the Camp Nou, and Frankfurt fans showed up and they were louder than Barca fans at the Camp Nou.
And her second team?
I did Tottenham because they've got bold and a pretty colorful jersey for it being white.
And they're a Big Six team
Yeah,
in
Big Six
Premier
team.
League.
And then I did Real Madrid because her favorite player is MJ, who
MJ, who is
Michael Jordan, who is, I believe, second best all time, just like Ronaldo, who played for Real Madrid. So yeah,
Controversial.
It's not controversial.
Who's the best basketball player of all time?
it's LeBron. It's LeBron.
Okay.
It's clear.
Don't
yeah.
send me hate mail. You can send it to Chase.
Send it to me. Send it
Okay.
to me. I'll argue with them. I'll argue.
So she loved Jordan. You think that
Second
equates
best.
to Ronaldo,
Yeah.
second best to Messi. So Real Madrid's a good fit for her.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Our seventh participant is Abby B.
Hi, Abby B. Your three teams are Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool, and Real Betis.
I chose Dortmund because that's her favorite football place to go to. Dortmund, Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. Great place to go to. It has a great fan base, obviously. It's very beautiful, very nice. So
Okay. Her second team?
Liverpool, because of the loud and aggressive fans there. We went there.
Yes, we did.
Very loud.
Yes.
Always singing, always
Yes.
chanting, always cheering, always booing.
Yes.
So
In it the whole game.
yes,
Yes.
they're always in it. They have no TV thing in that stadium as well.
Yeah.
Basically to signify they always have to
You're
watch
watching
the
the
game.
game. Yes.
It's not an experience, it's like you're in the game.
Yes.
You're contributing to it.
Yes.
So.
And her third team?
Real Betis, because her favorite color.
Her favorite color?
So.
Yes. And Abby's favorite player was interesting.
Raul Jimenez,
Yes.
who was the guy who scored in the Gold Cup final.
It is. That's who
Yes.
that was? And that was her favorite player
Who
for
did
Mexico?
Diogo Jota celebration.
Okay. All right. So, because you were impressed because
Mm-hmm.
she knew a prominent Mexican player.
Yeah.
So, all right. Awesome. Our eighth participant is Rita.
Hi, Rita. Your three teams are Arsenal, Atletico, and Inter Milan.
Well, I chose Inter because they're very much known for their very strategic 1-0 wins, especially when they had Inzaghi as their coach. very strategic team, very tactical, and basically they almost always win 1-0.
Okay.
So
and Rita's defense was important
she loves defense.
Her
and
feedback form.
Inter was probably the best defensive team in the UCL.
Okay.
So.
And her second team?
Arsenal, because they have tough defenders that can just basically stop an attack or cut out passes before an attack even starts, like Gabriel and Saliba, who are big center backs, superstars basically at the center back position.
Okay.
I think she'll like them. So
awesome. And her third team?
Atletico Madrid, once again, because they are very defensive and disciplined.
Do you know what I find funny?
What?
Is that you are a Barcelona fan and you have suggested Atletico Madrid 3 times.
I mean,
to
we
3 of our
don't
people.
hate Atletico. We hate Madrid, not Atletico. You know.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. Very good. Those are awesome. Our 9th participant and the last one in, he barely made the cutoff.
Made it yesterday?
Yesterday is Brad.
Hi, Brad. Your 3 teams are Bayern, Chelsea, and Juventus.
So I chose Bayern because they have a relentless scorer in Harry Kane. One of the best strikers in Europe, one of the best strikers of all time, probably top 50 maybe. Always seems to be at the right place at the right time. Always seems to grab a goal even if they're not that good throughout the whole game. So I think you'll be a big fan of him.
Okay. And the second team?
Chelsea, because it's a club in a city known for its culture and fun.
And
London.
And also, Brad's a big Kansas City Royals fan. Chelsea is
They're
the
blue.
same color as the Royals, and just coming off of a great win today
Yes.
in Club World Cup.
3-0.
Okay. And his third team?
Juventus, because they have American players as Timothy Weah and Weston McKennie.
Okay.
Weston McKennie.
Okay, so a couple of players from the United States who play for them, so
And I
kind of
think
fun
you'll
to
like
follow.
that,
Yes,
you know.
And will those guys will obviously be on the USA World Cup team. So
They're
kind of-
starters,
there's a good connection there too as we get ready for World
And it's
Cup.
not just like one American player. It's two
couple.
who actually combined for a goal against Man City in the UCL this season.
Okay.
First time that's ever happened.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome. All right. Those are all great. So we are getting all of the information to our participants. We are giving them some tools to start learning about their teams, learning about their history, learning about what's coming up in this season with them so that they can really get to know them. We will be checking in with all of them, having fun in these next few weeks, helping them make decisions. And then before the season starts, we will wrap this all up with a scarf ceremony where we will ask, do you accept this scarf? We will pair them with what is hopefully their perfect team for the season, and we'll follow them throughout the season to see how things are going. And who knows, we may have a love triangle between a person and 2 teams. We don't know how this is going to go. We may have someone pick a team.
Maybe a love-hate relationship.
It could. We may have somebody pick a team and then decide that that's not right, and we could always regroup and go back. We just don't know how it's going to net out. But we are excited about it, and we are looking forward to taking these 9 individuals and helping them make the shift into falling in love with football. All right. We'll be back next week. Thanks so much.